2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Lions and the Chiefs, and it's all up next.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. We thank you for joining us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It is week 2 of the preseason. Greg, as the coaches get ready for this one, you never know a preseason game was what we were preparing for. There was a focus and intensity after getting on the field for the first time as a unit in week 1.
You're exactly right, Mike. We had an opportunity to meet with these coaches, and from the way they talked, you would have thought this was week 10 of the regular season. And I think really what it boils down to, this is another great opportunity to have your players play in live, full contact, full competitive against another opponent. You don't get a lot of those opportunities.
Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Brian Branch in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
With this guy's athleticism, Mike, you can see why they love getting him out into open space. And the toss is one of the quickest and easiest ways to do it. And anytime his guys on the outside hit their blocks and spring them, he can get to the 2nd level in a hurry.
This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, that's certainly not what we were expecting to see, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. Opening drive, turnover. And let's hope for their sake, Mike, this is not a sign of things to come the rest of the day.
The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, 2nd in the league in passing a season ago.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. And for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles. And there's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense ready now for their second drive. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. On first down, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hopkins. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They put Kelsey in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
The left side into the hands of Hopkins. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Mahomes now to throw again. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 15-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Right back to Kelsey again. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he is going to have a Lions first down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On first down, it's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Goff. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. So, on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Nicole Hardman, the return man for the Chiefs. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Goff to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Catch is made by Wright. We try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And the Lions are going to be looking at a first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Throwing, Goff. Working the sideline, that's St. Brown. Third and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Mahomes now on second down. That is caught. It is Hopkins. The Lions call their first timeout. They put Kelsey in motion. On third down, Mahomes. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's first and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, second and a yard. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. They put Kelsey in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Mahomes now to throw again. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Here now, second down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Over the top, he's got it. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are on top. It's 14-10. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Throwing on second down. Goff. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That is brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you and Greg in just a moment. Want to remind everyone, this is week 2 of the preseason. These two teams will have one more tune-up after this next week, before the regular season gets started on the Thursday following Labor Day. We got a strong first half out of the running back, Isaiah Pacheco. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here
first
at the break.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. We trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
They bring the tight end in motion. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end downfield. It's right.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down. They send the tight end in motion. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. That's caught by Gibbs. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. In motion, it's Robinson. Quick throw, taken in. And they have the first down. So they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. And he does all he can to get away, but they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage. And it will bring up 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions are back within a point. It's 14-13.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll find his man, Mecole Hardman. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. The tackle's made it about the 38-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Wentz. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. These two in rhythm, 12 more yards and a first down. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Back is Wentz. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Samaje Perine. Touchdown, KC.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing now from the gun. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They hand it to Gibbs. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. The motion man is Raymond. Once again, it's Gibbs.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
To the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. Give inside, it's Brooks. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. To throw, Wentz. Throw across his body is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Gray is the motion man here. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on
Delay
time.
of game, offense. Still 1st down.
On the carry is P-Rock. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up 2nd and long. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 12. On the ground, this is P-Rock. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Gray is the motion man here. Now it's P-Rock. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Here's P-Rock. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll send him over to the left. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that 2nd win here in Week 2. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.